fellow Toastmasters, guests, and particularly Tatiana. Your assignment was speech number 9, which is to persuade with power. And the objectives that I'll share with the audience is to persuade the listeners to adapt your viewpoint or ideas and to take action. Analyze your audience and appeal to their interests. Use logic and emotion to support your position. I thought you did each and every one of those things extremely well. I like particularly the softness in your delivery. I thought you used vocal variety extremely well, where you came, you stepped back, you told us what you were going to tell us, then you told us about it, and then when you got into the content of it, you changed your voice so much so that I was really caught and listening and you pulled me into it very, very well with that softness. I loved it. I thought it was very, very well done, very effective. The logic and the body language, you asked me in the hall if I would watch the body language, and I didn't see anything that you were concerned about, so that's the good news. I thought you handled yourself well. You used your hand gestures effectively. Perhaps 1 or 2 of them were a bit redundant, but you can, incorporate some more in the future. But all in all, it did not detract from your speech. I thought it was very well done. I was thinking very much about how I would improve this because I really did enjoy it. First of all, I have to admit, I was not a fan of the opening argument. That's not to say that you didn't use logic. It was that I was coming from my position. I'm one of those tech guys who wanted to cut it short and I'll do all those things. But after listening to your logic, and you caught me, you hooked me, you convinced me. In fact, I was thinking, now how would I message that even further for an audience if I were to deliver the speech? And one of the things I thought about that might be an enhancement to it is that you personalize it even further. I walked out to the driveway. I opened that mailbox. There was a letter from whoever, my loved one. I read it. I lost them a year later. I still have that letter today. And every time when I reflect and think about them, I read that closing argument. And I have that letter forever. I don't have that text that they sent me. I don't have that email, but I have that letter. Just a suggestion. Very well done. I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me that insight.